Oh. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I hate to say it, and I suppose I shouldn't, but what the hell? You're all dead anyway. The people who died, often alone, fighting COVID-19, struggling for air as a gray, cement-like substance filled their lungs. Multi-organ failure, septic shock, the whole shebang. A horrible way to go. Well, their end was easier, more peaceful than the majority of you who died later. But let's not dwell on death. I've seen too much of it. Baseball is what I've been thinking about lately. That magical time when I was a kid and played shortstop. Oh, I can still feel the wooden bat in my hands, a Louisville Slugger, signed by Roberto Clemente. But first, let's go back and listen to a podcast when you were alive. Why do I bother talking to the dead? Hello again. This is I Am Wright, and welcome back to another edition of the Destino Dispatch podcast, your 2 minutes or so of what's happening on our big ball. This week's sponsor is Johnny F's Hair Salon. No one's a better hair artist than Johnny. He'll make your protein filaments sing an aria atop your head. And it's even been claimed, I haven't seen it myself, that bald men have left his salon with a 70s afro. He's like Miracle Grow for the head. Thanks for your sponsorship, Johnny. Well, it's been another busy week, and I'll try my best to separate the wheat from the chaff. I'll steer clear of President Trump ordering the declassification of all documents related to how the FBI and U.S. intelligence agencies investigated Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. He tweeted that after Director of National Intelligence, John Ratcliffe, a Trump lackey, declassified documents that point to Hillary Clinton cooking up the Russia hoax to distract the public from her use of a private email server. It is time to move on. Last time I checked, Crooked Hillary was not in prison. Stop with the theatrics. It just shows, as Gerald Celente is fond of saying, politics is show business for ugly people. And speaking of show business, did you catch the vice presidential debate? That was a snoozer, wasn't it? I doubt anyone will be changing who they were going to vote for, but both Vice President Pence and California Senator Harris conducted themselves much better than Trump and Biden did at last week's presidential debate. And in case you had the idea that Homo sapiens in the 21st century are different from those of the past, Armenia and Azerbaijan are fighting once again, and once again over the Nagorno-Karabakh territory. I hope I didn't annihilate the pronunciation of that territory. If you're Armenian or Azeri, please let me know if I did, or give me a thumbs up if I was okay. So the two former Soviet republics went to war over the territory in 1988 to 1994, eventually declaring a ceasefire, though they never did reach a settlement. Let's hope they can stop the pointless killing soon and reach an agreement. The last thing the world needs right now is for this conflict to become a wider regional war. Think Turkey, Russia, Iran, and then everyone else. And sad news, Eddie Van Halen died. He was 65. And I didn't know he played the guitar solo on Michael Jackson's Beat It. I didn't know that until a friend of mine told me. Wow. Eddie Van Halen. Rest in peace. And the thought of the week. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but get enough people to do a wrong, and it'll become a right. Oh, I'm just being silly. Be strong, Destino, and wear your masks.
Back to baseball. Way back. I loved the game when I was a kid. All those hours at the batting cages with my father. I felt so proud when I was able to get around in the fast pitch cage and send line drives back at the machine. Dad would slip a token in as I got ready in the batter's box. Elbow up, eye on the ball, step, connect, swing through it. When you hit the ball just right, you don't even feel it. I wish I could go back to those days. And I suppose I am, but reliving the past isn't the same as living it. If Dad could slip a token in today at the cages that were torn down decades, millennia ago, I wouldn't be able to hit the fast pitch. The world moves too fast for me nowadays to pick up the ball after it comes off the mechanical arm. Where does time go when it passes? Can you tell me? Sorry, I forgot you don't exist anymore. But still, I'd really like to know the answer.